Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Network Chuck. Hope you have your coffee ready. Sorry I'm late. My door's fine. um, but I had to get my coffee. It's always a delay. Speaking of which, this live stream is sponsored by This Is IT and NetworkChuck.coffee. Got links for that below to find out what they are. So today in our live stream, we're going to be reviewing your LinkedIn profiles. Now, you guys sent me some of your profiles. I took a look. I've got some queued up, and I will take a few from the chat as well. LinkedIn is important, kind of important, right? It's one of the main, actually, it's probably the main place to find a job now. I mean, I know there's Dice, Indeed, and all these places, but my last few jobs I got from LinkedIn. That's just how it is. And how good your profile is on LinkedIn, it's a game changer. Truly is. I mean, LinkedIn has become its own social media platform. Like it's actually a huge competitor to Twitter and Facebook and all these other platforms, but it's business focused, and it's so important that you know how to design your LinkedIn profile. I just hit something, and you know how to make it look fantastic. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that today, and we're also gonna be giving some stuff away as well. Yeah. I like disliking things for no reason. You can post in the chat right here if you have your profile ready. Like I said, I've got some stuff ready. Let me know if you can hear me fine. Just want to make sure everything's good. Live streaming is always scary. Real quick though, I want to give some stuff away. Get ready. This is going to be a quick one. It's not going to be any dumb thing where you have to hit a button in the live stream. No. We're going to get this going. Let me find my... Y'all better be quick is all I'm saying. If you're a member of my Discord, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm about to show you something. If I can find it. Goodness gracious. Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm telling you, you gotta be wicked fast quick. Are you ready? Okay. I'm giving away a bag of coffee. It'll be a $20 gift card. It's going to be a gift card code that you're going to use at the checkout when you go to networkchuck.coffee. That's the URL. So you'll want to go to networkchuck.coffee, have your bag in your cart, and enter this gift card code. And yeah, you ready? Ready? Here comes the code. It's going to be on the screen right now. And here it is. You better hurry. Hurry. I'll let that sit here for a second. Some stuff out of the way here. It's going to go fast. So if you hit that and it's like $3 left, when you missed it, you missed it. I'll be doing another one here in a moment. But that's the first one. Aaron said, I'm good. I can't handle the pressure. Anyways, I'll be giving away one more bag on the stream, and some This Is IT stuff. Website not loading. No. Don't tell me that. Someone said my website isn't loading. That's a lie. You guys, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me like that. Okay. Let's review some LinkedIn profiles. So I have to say, I found some absolutely fantastic ones out there. But also some that need some work. And I'm coming at this from the perspective of I've hired people. I've looked up their LinkedIn profiles, and I know what I'm looking for. I know what stands out when I'm looking through candidates. And also, I know what HR is looking for. I talk with many recruiters and such, and you have to understand, LinkedIn is, the way HR will use LinkedIn is it's like a search engine. It's like Google. They're going to type in a few keywords. Hey, I'm looking for I think coffee's dripping into my beard. Website's too slow. I need to work on that then. If they're searching for network engineer, if they're searching for cloud engineer, you got to put your keywords in there perfectly to make sure you are found. So anyways, let me pull up some things here. I'm going to pull up the first thing I have. I apologize. My screen's a hot mess right now. Now first, I want to pull up a LinkedIn that looks fantastic. I do enjoy this one. And it's from Mr. David Bombel. Now his LinkedIn profile is solid. Now if you guys saw mine, you know mine Mine sucks. So don't judge me. But his is fantastic. I mean, look at this thing. I need my pen. I need to draw on the screen. Wait, where'd my pen go? There it is. There it is. Okay, cool. Let me guys know if you can see this, okay? I'll make sure I zoom it in if you can't see it the way you should. I'll scoot this out. There we go. Much better. All right, so first things first. David's got his headline. So there's a couple things you want to look at when you're looking at your LinkedIn profile. This right here, this beautiful face, David Bombal, although this photo was probably taken like 20, 30 years ago because David does not look like this anymore. He just doesn't. But he has a great profile photo. Very close up to his face, got a blurred out background. It's professional, looks good. He's got his signature blue shirt. By the way, he only wears that blue shirt. He has only one blue shirt. I mean, he's got multiple of the same blue shirt. He's like Mark Zuckerberg. Anyways, what he doesn't have though is it's this right here. This generic background, this LinkedIn background. You can customize that to make it look really cool. I saw some great examples from your LinkedIn profiles. We'll look at those here in a moment. But he's got a great headline right here. Author, instructor, and YouTuber. Now, David's different from most people, right? And he's kind of like myself. We don't really look for jobs anymore. We're instructors, we're YouTubers, so it's a great profile. Mine is garbage compared to his. Don't go look at mine. Don't go judge mine. CML Dexter, thank you for the super chat. You can post your LinkedIn in the chat right here. But I already received a ton from social media because I posted that earlier. Now, if you scroll down, his About Me. This is this is critical, and this is where David really shines. And I'll get to the other people here in a moment. I know this is kind of a weird thing to do, David's, but David's is fun. Like, join me on YouTube for my videos covering topics such as CCNA, CCNP. He's got his keywords on point. I mean, if you search CCNA, if you search CCNP, you're going to find David. And he lists all his courses. He's got all kinds of stuff just written out perfectly. So this is perfect for David. Because keep in mind, when you design a website, the first thing you want to look at is great SEO, search engine optimization. You want to make sure people can find your stuff. When I make YouTube videos, like, it's no different. When I make my YouTube video, I title it the way I want it to be titled so it can be searched. In the description, I put keywords. I put tags so it can be found. So if I'm making a CCNA video, I'm going to have CCNA everywhere. And I'll focus in on the topics I'm making. Same thing goes for your profile. If you want to be hired as a network engineer, systems engineer, cloud engineer, you make sure you got that keyword all over the place in your LinkedIn profile, because that's all LinkedIn is. It's like YouTube, it's like Google, it's a search engine. And you have to make sure people can find you. All right, let's get back to looking at David's profile. David's activity is great. That's another big factor in LinkedIn, is you want to make sure that you have a pretty good engagement with the community. LinkedIn is a social media platform. Let me zoom in on this. My wife said to zoom in on the screen because it's too small. How's that? Is that better, guys? All right, cool. So when they see that you're active and you're engaging and you're encouraging or learning or just anything, that's a good sign. And then experience. This is pretty good. I have to admit, David, you have outdone yourself. Oh, I lost my pen tool. Where'd it go? I always lose that thing behind a window or something. You guys are awesome for being patient with me. But what I love is his use of multimedia. So he's got his information about who he is, what he does for davidbumble.com. But then he lists links to his courses. It's nice, neat. You got media here. It stands out. It's not something you typically see on a LinkedIn profile. Anyways, enough of David. David's is way better than mine. I need to upgrade mine because mine is garbage. Hey, look, I'm getting a message from Elaine. I'm not going to look at that right now. Okay, our first user. Let's pull it up. Let's see here. I think this is the first profile that was sent to me. Mr. Jacob Laster. Okay. Now, do y'all like this format? You want me to switch to full screen? I can switch to full screen if it's easier to look at. So anyways, let's talk about Jacob here. Let me get this out of the way. So first of all, banner's missing. It's okay. That's not a big deal. His profile is actually pretty good, although, Jacob, why so serious? Come on, man. I'm going to go full screen. You guys said so. Let's do it. Make sure that looks okay. Okay, full screen should be good. Cool, cool, cool. Anyways, Jacob, why you look so mad, man? Why you looking so mad? Let's give him a nice little smile. No, hold on. Give him a smile. There we go. So this profile photo is important because it tells to the world who you are. This is their first glimpse at you, and shoot, it's like a dating app. It's like Facebook. It's like Twitter. Your profile photo is important. This is a social media app at the end of the day. So make it look professional. So first of all, no sunglasses. Don't take a picture of yourself in the car. Jacob really shined. He looks great. He's got a nice suit on. He's got a here. This is what's key. He's got a plain background right there. Plain background. You don't want your background to be super busy. It looks nice. Jacob, you did a great job with this. I would just maybe smile. Now, one thing, he's got this. What are these? A handkerchief or something? It looks like he may have been at a wedding. That's another thing you want to look out for. Is you don't want to have like events. Don't like have your photo from like a wedding or graduation or something. You want to make sure it looks like you set this up. Like this is your profile for employers. If you have to pay for a photo shoot, if you have to pay for some headshots, do it. If you have to get a green screen with a nice phone, I mean, you can take a great photo with your phone. So make sure you get a good profile photo. Make sure your face is right up there. You don't want to be like somewhere off in the distance. Don't do that. Don't do that. So Jacob has a great profile photo. And let's keep going down here. Now so this is where you can really differentiate yourself right here. Is the heading. So right here he's got level 1 help desk support at True Group. Very descriptive. That's fine. That's perfect. You can't really complain about that. But and this typically will list the last job you have or your current job. That's what it defaults to, your current job title. You can change that though. You can make this actually pretty cool. Maybe you could change it to amazing help desk person. I'm being facetious, but amazing help desk person. But you can jazz this up so that people can find you. So you don't have to just list your title. Now it's fine though. It's fine. So this actually is perfect for Jacob. But if you're looking for a job and you're desperate, this is maybe one of the first things you'll want to look at in jazzing up your profile. Let's keep moving down. Now the about, which is basically your summary, this is where you can really shine. Now I know like when you're talking about resume speak, it's always been the thing where you want to speak in like third person, performs or only action phrases, performs duties to the best of ability. Great with people, great with dogs, mows grass for you. Like I know we have that, but LinkedIn's different. LinkedIn is not necessarily a resume. Now it can be viewed that way, but LinkedIn's a bit more personal. So in your About Me section, in your summary, instead of posting like, look what Jacob has, and it's again, this is fine. Like this is fine. Nothing to complain about here. Jacob's is fantastic. He's a former United States Marine with a strong work ethic, commitment to service in the field of information. Like this is a solid About Me. Sociable, easy relates to others, an effective leader, innovative. Okay, that's awesome. And then at the end, he has skilled in programming, computer repair, and networking. This right here is what we care about, right? Like this, that's the meat of what we really want to see. So Jacob, here's what I would change. I would take this and make this the focal point of this About Me. I love that you're a former Marine. Like you want to include that in your story, and that's the point of what I'm saying. Make this a story. Explain to people what your passion is. So you might want to say, let me make sure, I can't even see my screen. Tell people why you love technology. Maybe start out by saying, man, I started out playing with computers when I was 3 years old and I was typing, and then it went from there. And I got my A plus and I fell in love with it. I'm on the help desk and I'm passionate about helping people. Like, tell a story, put your passion into that about me. That's where it's going to stand out. You don't have to be formal in that. Now, you want to make sure your grammar is perfect. You want to make sure your everything you're doing with your writing is good, but you don't have to be like formal resume, suit and tie. You can explain your passion here, and I found great examples. Like, you guys have some really great LinkedIn profiles, and I'll show a few more here in a bit. But this is where you can really shine, and those are the two most important things. So three: the photo, the headline, which we just talked about, and then the summary, the about me. Those are the first few things that you have to keep. Think about an HR person. Think if you were an HR person. You're going through resume or LinkedIn profile, just going through them like crazy. You're going to see, when you see things that stand out, that's what's going to get your attention. You're going to go, oh, well, I just saw 15 help desk people, but this one stood out because this guy shows passion. This guy is learning. Maybe, Jacob, I don't know what your aspirations are. Right now it says you're a help desk level 1, but do you want to be a network engineer? Are you looking at cybersecurity? What do you want to get into? That's where you can highlight that. Like, passionate about helping people, passionate about help desk, and I'm an aspiring cybersecurity. Like, just tell your story and what you hope to be and what drives you, what certifications you're working on, and make that keyword rich. Like, if you're working on CCNA, say, pursuing my CCNA, studying day and night, lab, like just include details about that. That's how you set yourself apart. I'm going to check the chat, make sure everyone can hear me. Cool. Am I good? Sound good? Everything good? I'm going to keep going. Let's keep looking at Jacob's profile. Now, he's got great activity. Well, his one activity is replying to me and saying, don't go easy on me. I'm not, Jacob. I'm not going to go easy on you. But he's got some great activity, which is fantastic. Now, here's where, and his experience. Now, we all know what experience is. It's what you see on your resume. It's your job. Resume is. I mean, I'm like losing myself. I'm getting too hyped up on coffee right now. This is what Network Chuck coffee does to you. Experience is gold. This is the best thing you can have, better than certifications, better than anything. So you want to make sure you highlight your experience to the best way you can. Now, Jacob has great experience. He's got, looks like he's pretty fresh in the industry. He's been at this level 1 help desk support job for 5 months, which is probably why you don't see a lot here, but this is where it's lacking. I want to see so much more here. I want to see what projects he's been working on. So maybe maybe it's just simple Active Directory password resets. Like something simple like that. Like that's a basic thing that any help desk person might do, but here, what's the goal with putting that there? Well, first of all, you're getting Active Directory in your SEO. So when someone's searching for help desk and Active Directory, you're going to show up in that search. But also when you're putting your experience, you want to put more of. Think about this. When someone's looking for an employee, so let's say for example we got NetworkChuck.coffee. That's our coffee company, and we need someone to manage our systems. I'm looking for someone that can do something for me. I'm looking for a help desk person who has experience in working with something. I want to see what they can do. So when I look at a profile, that's the first thing I'm looking for. So when you're putting your experience, think about, I want you to frame it and write it and thinking that what can I do for this person looking at my resume? What can I do for this person looking at my LinkedIn profile? So I would put like, I've reset 15,000 Active Directory accounts, or I've, don't put that, that's dumb, but just an example, like make it more of what you've done, what you've accomplished, what you've given to that company, because then the person looking at that LinkedIn profile will translate that to, oh, well, they could do that for me. It's fine putting like, well, actually, I'm not going to say it's fine. It's okay to put responsible for this, responsible for X, manage this, but I want you to move away from that and think about more project-based, like I deal with high-level CEOs and I resolve issues very quickly. I have a customer satisfaction rating of whatever, like if you're on a help desk. So think about that. So that's what I would want to see on Jacob's profile, but he may not be looking for a job right now. He's only been at this help desk job for 5 months. He's getting experience. So he's not really worried about updating his resume, right? Let me scroll down here. So notice all his employment history is kind of weak. Not too much description there, and I would want to see more of that. Education is solid. Now, one hack I would recommend on education, this is something you have to do, but you don't have to include when you graduated on your LinkedIn profile. Avoiding that gives you two things. First, there might be some ageism involved. So they may think you're too young or too old for a certain role. And definitely when you went to school and graduated, we'll tell them exactly how old you are. So avoid that. You want to avoid any issue of you getting hired. Donald Robb just sent me a message. Hello, Mr. Packet Thrower. So they found a hack to get me here. Please stop. I have your LinkedIn profile lined up. And then he has his certifications, which is great. I looked and I don't really see a way to like bring the certain certifications up to the top. Now, I did find a way for you to feature certain certifications, and I found a profile that did this perfectly. I'll review that here in a moment. But he's got his CCNA, IT fundamentals. Look more here. Old CCNAs. Maybe remove your old CCNA stuff. Oh, it's taking me somewhere else. But overall, it's a solid profile, great profile photo. Skills and endorsements. He's got some great, he's got an endorsement from Neil Anderson. That's pretty cool. I'm losing my voice. And this is another big thing. And I'll go into some other profiles here in a moment. But don't be afraid to ask for those skill endorsements. I need some water. Apparently, I'm dying. Those endorsements do matter. So as you list your skills, so he's got IT service management, leadership. What's happening to my voice? And he's got people who endorse him for those skills. So if you put those skills in there, it looks great if someone endorses you. So reach out to someone. Say, hey, former employees, hey, mom, dad, brother, sister, come endorse me for these skills. Also, don't be afraid to ask for recommendations. And some people have some great recommendations. I'll show you here in a moment. But people can give you recommendations. The more recommendations you have, they're just like you include them on your resume when you send someone your resume. It's the same thing here on LinkedIn. And he's got some great recommendations down here from people he's worked with. I mean, just look at that. That's worth its weight in gold right there. Fantastic. And then he's got some accomplishments and then his interest. So overall, Jacob's profile is pretty solid. Again, what I would want to see more of is just what are you doing in your jobs, Jacob? Because we all know that help desk can be... Oh, wait, you can't see my screen. Sorry, guys. Let me show you again. He's got some great recommendations. But again, weak on the description on his jobs. I want to see more about what he actually does. We all know that help desk, that can mean a million different things. I want to know exactly what you're doing, what you're responsible for, what you're interacting with, because one company could have Linux, one company could have Microsoft Exchange, whatever it's going to be, you need to put that on there so people can know what you do and find you. All right, let's go to the next profile. Jacob, great profile. Really not too much I can complain about. You're fantastic. I do want to pick on Donald Robb here real quick because he's asking for it. So this is a primary example of what you do not want to do with your profile photo. What is this? So clearly Donald Robb here, Mr. Packet Thrower, is at a point in his life to where he's not worried about finding a job. So this profile photo is SpongeBob. Does that even look like him? I can't even tell it's him. So ideally, you'd want what Jacob had. You want a good, solid background, not SpongeBob, and he's not looking for a job. His background actually looks pretty great. He's got a great background up there. His headline is pretty good. Principal consultant at Copycom. It doesn't tell us a lot, though. It doesn't tell us what he does. Principal consultant could mean a million different things. So if Donald Robb here, Mr. Packet Thrower, were looking for a job, he'd want to add some more descriptors like, I don't know, cloud engineer, architect, network architect. Just, you could add as many things as you want in the character limit here. It's the first things people see. You want to make sure it looks great. I'll just kind of scroll through here because he's got just a ton of experience. His About Me is fine. It's fine. One thing I would want to see from Mr. Donald is some passion about his journey and what he's looking for. I mean, he gives his story about how he was a carpenter and kind of, actually, he's got a great About Me, a great headline here. Or, I'm sorry, summary. Can't complain about this. Activity, he's messing with Kelvin. He's got some great activity here. Donald Robb is always a great guy who's helping a bunch of people. And then looking at his experience, great experience. like I said, he's a person who's probably not going to be looking for a job or won't have trouble finding a job. He's got enough networking and contacts, so he's not going to focus too much on beefing this thing up. And you can tell here, like, he's just really telling like people, I'm a consultant and I do a lot of stuff. If you're looking for a job, he may want to put in here the various projects he's accomplished, moving people from cloud to cloud, helping a company move to Azure or AWS. He would put those kind of things if you're looking for a job. Otherwise, it looks fantastic. If I scroll through here, he's got education, strong education. He's got his GNS3 certified associate right at the top here. Clearly, that's his most valuable certification, right? Like, obviously. So good job highlighting that. DevNet 500. And of course, he's got some great endorsements because he's been doing this for a long time. And that's what you want. You want people to endorse you. He's got some great recommendations. And also keep in mind here, look at this. He's given recommendations. How do you get recommendations? Give some. People are more likely to return the favor, aren't they? So he's got a solid thing. And he's got some interest, which is all more Cisco, all day, all the time. So Mr. Donald Robb, you got a solid profile, except your ugly, horrible, terrible profile photo, which should never. I'll be honest with you. When I went to find you on LinkedIn, I was not sure that was you. I wasn't sure. I'm like, is that him? I don't know. So I just sent a request hoping it would be you. So horrible, horrible, horrible. And again, I will, yes, the GNS3 was sarcastic, Justin K. GNS3 Associate is not valuable at all. I'm sorry, GNS3. You didn't make it. All right. Oh, did I do my slurp? Okay, cool. I want to keep moving on. So Donald Robb, thank you for putting your stuff up for to be ogled. So my next person here, I've got Dominic Mallow. I loved your profile. Let me switch to my screen here. Now, your profile photo is solid. It is. So not much to complain here. You've got a solid background, although I would want to see a background that's maybe not as dark. And like the shirt's fine, but maybe try like a tie. A tie, suit and tie situation. Otherwise, this is fantastic. You got your face right up front. No complaints there. What I do love, now of course no background image. I do love his tagline here: Network Vulnerability Assessment Professional. That's good. Although knowing what he is, so I'll scroll through here in a moment. But knowing what he does and what he is, I would have included something more fun here, something more descriptive about what he actually does. Let's keep going through here. His summary is solid. He lists all the certifications up front, so that's great for SEO, right? Like, that's the name of the game here. Again, SEO. Make sure people can find you. When people are searching for Security Plus, Pen Test Plus, whatever, it's going to show up. Now he's speaking in third person, which is very resume speak, right? You don't have to do that with LinkedIn. Again, you can use I did this, I'm passionate about this, I did all these things. But what I do love is that he details what he does. So he got hands-on experience in security, programming, KPI dashboards. So he's got something. He's telling people what he's currently doing. That's great. But again, I want to see here. If I'm hiring somebody, I want to see passion. I want to see your journey. I want to see the path you're taking and what you're interested in. So this is, again, a solid summary full of SEO. No complaints here, but you could jazz this up to separate yourself from the pack. Because you know what? You're not the only person out there looking for a job. If you were looking, you got to make yourself look different. Now, here's what I was talking about here. LinkedIn is a platform that's constantly evolving, constantly making changes. So take advantage of those new features. This is one of those new features where you can feature things. You can feature your post. You can feature all kinds of stuff. So he featured his Pen Test Plus certification, which is fantastic. Like, great job on getting that, Dominic. And that's the first thing you see when you're scrolling through his profile. That's awesome. And I believe this is just a post that he put this in his post. But what a great format for his LinkedIn profile. Because that's the thing. I don't think you can arrange your certifications in a certain way. So he made sure this was highlighted because he was proud of this one. And you see, this is one of his posts. It's one of his activity things. His experience, I love his experience. Dominic, you did a fantastic job. This is a model example of how you want to have your experience. So he's a help desk technician. That's good. That's a great profile or a great job. I mean, here's the thing, and I don't know how you guys feel about this. I've had jobs where my job was like voice engineer, and that was my official title. But on my LinkedIn, I had like network engineer, network voice engineer, because I wasn't just doing voice things at the job. I was hired as a voice engineer. That's what my title is on the company website. But I was doing network stuff, systems, VMware. Like I was doing all kinds of things. So I would kind of adjust my title. And you know what? No one's gonna no police. There's no like LinkedIn title police out there. Now, if you put yourself as CEO, obviously that's not a good thing. But you could jazz up your title a little bit to make sure it's more accurate. Now, don't try to embellish and make it seem like you're doing more than you are. But I don't see anything wrong with making your title more accurate to your job duties. And if they look in the description and they see, oh, well, yeah, this guy is doing network stuff. This gal is working with firewalls. Of course, they're a firewall person. But anyways, look at this. Look at this. Use Python to automate a massive systems migration. Oh my gosh, if I'm looking for a help desk technician that has it, that is looking to just do some awesome stuff, that is what I'm looking for. All these action verbs, the projects he's completed, installed and configured Cisco Meraki access points and switches. Yes, I love that. Configured an IVR using Twilio. Oh my gosh. Phone system stuff, performed web server penetration test. I mean, this is some solid description. I mean, and we haven't even clicked the more option. Dominic, I love your profile. Look at all this. Now, I will say this, maybe too many things here. I'd maybe just keep half of it. So keep the best stuff here. But I mean, look at all these actions. Fan-frickin-tastic. Oh, I love this. Repaired misconfigured 802.1q setting on a switch port. I mean, that's cool. That's awesome. Like, so if someone's looking for a help desk technician, or maybe even a junior level network admin. Like he's got a description here that seems like a junior level network admin. Restored Cisco switch configuration. Like that's some awesome keyword and SEO usage, and it tells people what he's actually doing in that role. I love this. Love to death. Now let's go through and look at the rest of the stuff here. So he had let's get his own company doing some cool stuff. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Got his college down here. Now, it looks like he's still in. Oh, no, he finished. So I would remove the dates just so people don't think you're so super fresh. You don't want to let that hold you back. Because ageism is a real thing. He's got all certifications. Fantastic. And he made sure to highlight his Pen Test Plus at the very top. His skills. He's got his skills right here. Great grouping of his skills, vulnerability assessment. These are things he wants to be known for. I love this. So yeah, he's got a solid profile. I love Dominic's profile. Only things I would adjust is to make this headline a bit more jazzy, jazz it up, spice it up, throw something in there. And beyond that, man, I'm excited about this profile. Fantastic. Great job, Dominic. Let's bring up the next one. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quick intermission and let's give away some more coffee. Hope you guys are ready. You guys ready? You ready for this? Queuing it up. You might have already seen it. This is number 2, right? Okay. Ready, set, go. This is a gift card for $20. Go to networkchuck.coffee and order you some coffee right now. Quick. You got to be quick. I'm going to sip some coffee while you're buying some coffee. All right, cool. I'm going to bring this down now. Hopefully someone got their coffee. Oh, yep, I saw it come in. You guys are quick. All right, cool. All right, so let's get our next profile in here. I'm not sure how many I'm going to go through because I received a lot. Now, this is a guy that's is always around. I'm a huge fan of him. And Scott Havilland, thank you for being one of my fans here and always being around to respond to posts. I'm going to look at your profile today. I hope you're ready. Scott Havilland. Now, right off the bat, just based on what I've said, what do you guys think is the first thing I'm going to say? Scott, your profile photo needs a little work. Now, what you have done is great. You got your face right up in there. So it's very clear that this is who you are. You got a great photo, but you're in your car. You're in your car. Come on, get out of your car. Get out of your car. Otherwise, it's great. So what I would want to see is a plain back. Maybe you could probably even just doctor this photo. Maybe cut it out. We'll just fix it for you. Put some yellow background here. Solid background. Look, we've already made it better. This is what I want to see, Scott. Nice, clean background. See your pretty face. That's already better. That's what I want to see. You're welcome. Headline. Now let's see some banner. Let's get this banner image. Everyone has this. You want to be different? Change that up. Remote operations team lead at CompuWorks. Nothing wrong with this. This is great. But again, you can jazz it up. You can be absolutely different from everybody else if you change that. His summary. This is something I would want to work on, Scott. So if you're actively looking for a job, or you know what, guys, let me say this. I don't care if you may be at a job where you're completely happy. You may be just happy as a clam, don't want to go anywhere for a while. That's great. And you know what? That's amazing to find a place like that. Don't get lazy though. Keep that LinkedIn profile up to date. Keep it sharp. Keep it looking clean, because you never, ever, ever know when the right person is going to find your profile and want to hire you. You never know. You never know when your company suddenly goes bankrupt or suddenly you're not as valuable as you used to be. You never know that. Always, always, always be ready. Update your LinkedIn profile regularly. I know people are worried, like, what if I update my profile and notifications are sent out to my stream and my boss finds out I'm updating things. Don't worry about that. Not a big deal at all. You can remove those notifications and you can keep updating your stuff. Leave your stuff up to date, please. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. His about me, kind of generic, goal-oriented. Oh, I don't like that yellow. Let's change this back. That was just for his background. Let's change it to black here. Hey, Carlos, what's going on, man? Goal-oriented. Yeah, that's generic. I like to get projects finished. Okay, that's not as generic. I like that. I am a leader and believe in celebrating small victories. Now, this, Scott, I love you to death. This sounds like a greeting card. Sounds like a David Bombal motivational post. Sorry, David. Don't you love his motivational post? I want this scrapped. What I want to see from you is your story. I want your story. I want to know why you love IT. I want to know why you love what you're doing now and where you want to go. That's what I want to see. I want a freaking novel here that just screams to me your passion. That's what I want to see. Because I know you're passionate about IT. You got to demonstrate that here, because this is how the world sees you. Activity, got some solid activity here. Fantastic. Experience. So I do like this. Now you know what I'm going to say. He's shown that he went from help desk to remote operations team lead. That's fantastic. That shines on your resume so much, showing that you stayed at one company and you moved up. And look at that tenure. That's great. So he's got upward mobility within his company. He works hard. That's fantastic. But we don't know what you do, Scott. I don't know what you work on. Remote operations team lead is generic. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what you're passionate about. What did you just do? Did you change some lives? Let's hear about that. Let's hear about it. Otherwise, your experience is golden. You got some solid tenure. I love it. Let me scroll down here. And here's an example of saying I'm responsible for assisting in the day-to-day IT operations. Generic. You don't want to put what you're responsible for. You want to put what you've done. What have you done? What have you accomplished? Going down here, database administrator. Great. So here we go. Now, Scott, I don't want to see this anymore. I don't want to see this. I understand you may be real proud of your deli clerk and deli managers. Like, you've shown that you've stuck with jobs and you moved up, and that's great. But you know what? You're an IT guy now, and you have some experience. You've got experience that you can be proud of. I'm not sure I would keep this on here. Yeah. Meh. Take that away. And maybe just leave one of these. Like, from years whatever to whatever, you were working for Price Chopper as a deli manager, and maybe highlight skills that are pertinent to IT. Maybe you had great customer service. You managed things under stress. I don't know. But this just muddies up your experience. Let's see what else you got. I keep the intern stuff. That's good. But yeah, deli clerk, we don't care about that. Education, solid. Great, 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 great. IT certifications. I'm curious about this. How you guys feel about this? This Coursera. Putting Coursera courses on your resume or your LinkedIn. I don't know how people view Coursera. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat, because if you don't know what Coursera is, it's one of those MOOCs or massive multi-online something courses where you can enroll. I think it's free. Like, it's free, right? You can enroll and take courses from like MIT, Harvard, and things, and you can pay money to get the certification, like the completion certificate, and it's a legit class. I just don't know how it looks on LinkedIn or resumes. I don't know. Let me guys know what you think. Just gonna check the chat real quick, make sure nothing's blowing up. I'm gonna take a sip of water here. Someone asked, what do I think about LinkedIn Learning and Udemy? I love Udemy. Udemy is something I'm going to be... Tell you what, can I be honest with you guys? I'm going to tell you some insider stuff real quick. I'll be putting my stuff, courses I make, on Udemy and LinkedIn Learning. I plan to do that. I think they are fantastic platforms. I think LinkedIn Learning has the potential to be one of the most compelling learning platforms out there, because the same place people are looking for jobs, they're also learning. They're learning for the next job. LinkedIn, did you know that LinkedIn has this new feature where you can do a skills assessment, where they'll actually you can take a quiz they offer you on a certain skill. It might be Photoshop, it might be database administration, it might be computer troubleshooting, and they'll grade you on your quiz, and they'll add that skill to your site or your LinkedIn profile. I don't know what value that has right now, but you know that LinkedIn's going to be advertising their new features. LinkedIn is going to advertise the fact that maybe you completed a CCNA course on LinkedIn Learning. Like, it's crazy. It's kind of crazy. Like, they're going to kill it. I promise you, they are. They're going to be one of the market leaders. If not, they're already one of the market leaders. So that's my humble opinion on that. Let's keep going. Scott, I do love your profile. You got a solid profile. Obviously, you're probably not looking right now, and you've got some. Now, here's what's interesting too. Your skills. I believe you can adjust the skills and what you want at the top. From what I understand, you are security focused, network focused, and maybe social media you wouldn't want that to be the top of your skills. Maybe customer service, maybe Microsoft Office is not what you want to see at the top of your skills. I would put your best skills at the top and get people to endorse you for that. So maybe it's network troubleshooting. I'm going to write as fast as I can. Fast. Maybe something like that. You want to have your best skills at the top. That's what I would do. Otherwise, this isn't bad, but I'm sure you have others. Like, yeah, you've got networking in here, other skills, but you want to keep your stuff at the top of the fold. You know what I mean? Like, how many people are actually going to click the show more? How many are going to do that? Not very many. You want to have your stuff at the top of the fold here. Accomplishments. This is great. I like this. Advanced Java, economics. Yeah, this is fine. Project, PC compliance. Okay, this is cool. I like this. So you can add this is the other killer part about LinkedIn, is you're not limited to like a resume format. It's not just, here's my about me, here's my summary, here's my experience, here's my education. No, LinkedIn, you can go crazy. You can add videos to your LinkedIn. You can add projects. You can add all kinds of multimedia stuff. You can write blogs. You can write blogs on LinkedIn. You can publish these posts that demonstrate some kind of knowledge you have in the industry. Maybe you're just documenting that you're studying for something. Maybe you can do all kinds of things to differentiate yourself. So if you're looking for a job, take advantage of every single LinkedIn feature. Can I tell you something? Whatever social media platform you're on, whatever platform you're using, take advantage of the newest features, because they always support their newest features. They want to see them adopted quickly. So if you are using LinkedIn's newest features, they're gonna prop you up. You're gonna be found in searches quicker. Promise you. Let's keep going. Interest, strong. Boson NetSim. Oh yeah, they're having a sale, by the way. You guys should go check that out. But yeah, Scott, your profile is fantastic. No complaints here. A few things I would change. We covered that. Let's look at our next profile. I'm gonna grab it here. I've got Miss Gloria here. Sorry, taking a sip of coffee. I love Gloria's profile. Right off the bat, she has her custom background, which is fantastic. Now, her profile is actually great. I do love the profile. You've got a nice clean background. You got Code Girls, which kind of demonstrates what you're about. But again, what I would look for is something more professional, something up close, your face right in the frame. Like I want to see your whole face right here, and again that plain background. So this is fine. Like this has a ton of personality. Shows people what you're about. Is pertinent to your career. But man, we want to. Preferably let's get some professional looking things here. Otherwise, it looks great. Now I love your headline. Your headline's amazing. Notice the word of incoming cybersecurity professional. And look at all these keywords. I don't know what CNSS is. I have no idea what that is. Education Management Information System. So I think what she's doing, she's actually trying to get into cybersecurity. And notice that she has experience in education management information systems and data entry specialist. And that's what she maybe currently does. But she highlighted the fact that she's looking to become a cybersecurity professional. And she said that that's what her goal is. So that she's going to show up in searches. That's genius. Great. Fantastic job, Gloria. I love that. She's got her highlights. Well, that's for me and her. About IT professional with experience in systems and network management, troubleshooting and front-end web development. So she's done a lot of stuff. Interested in management information systems, data integrity, network security, administration, and cybersecurity. So again, same situation here. This is a very generic. It's kind of flat. You know what I mean? Like nothing too exciting here. This is your chance. This is your chance to shine. I want to see that passion. I'm going to say it over and over again. Document your journey here. Tell us where you're coming from and what you're about. Let's see that right here. That's where you can really shine. But look at this. She's taking advantage of the featured. I don't know exactly what this is about, but she's featured her certified network security specialist. Okay, that's what that was. Okay, so she's featuring her stuff here. She's featuring. Oh, that's so cool. Got her Code for Girls situation. Oh, that's amazing. Gloria, you're awesome. Everyone clap for Gloria. That's amazing. But she's featuring some like that. That is, man. If you want to differentiate yourself, do what Gloria does. Show your volunteer stuff. Show the stuff you're working on, you're passionate about. Include photos like that you're working on. Feature that prominently. Don't just let your profile be this like repeat of your resume. Let it be something that pops. This is the future of resumes right here. This is like LinkedIn is it. You have so much control to make it look so cool, to make yourself stand out. Let's keep looking at her profile. Her experience. It looks like her experience, maybe she doesn't have a lot of stuff going on in her most recent. Like she's in a Cybersecurity Institute internship, which is very, very cool. And look at that. LinkedIn helped me get this job. You know that LinkedIn's going to be highlighting and helping her with that just because she's used their features. Now, I've done the same thing, and LinkedIn has helped me get jobs like this. And she's been doing this for 2 months. That's so cool. That's amazing. Oh, it's remote. Well, I mean, I think everything's remote right now, isn't it? But what I want to see here is what your internship entails. What are you doing? What are you doing, Gloria, at this internship? We want to know so we can SEO, so we can search your stuff and get excited about what you could do for my company. How can you help my company, Gloria? What are you doing that could help my company? Because I want to hire you, but I don't know what you do right now. And then below, it looks like she has other stuff that she had done in the past. So things that aren't tech related until like down here, where she was teaching computer basic and web development. That's so cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. This is solid. What a great profile this is. See, yeah, like it's all very pertinent. Love this. Love this. Got her education. Got her certifications. Volunteer experience. Look at this. This is so solid. All these great keywords. Volunteering and mentoring. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Skills and endorsements. Solid. So Windows the top. Since she's going for cybersecurity, I would get cybersecurity at the very top here and try to get people to endorse you for that. Maybe people at your internship, just get anything. And then recommendations. She's got some recommendations. Got a great one here. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Can't ask for a greater thing than that. So I would advise her to go give some more recommendations, and then she'll probably get more here. Interested in some cool stuff? Yeah, so Gloria, you have a fantastic profile. Everyone just... For Gloria, it's fantastic. I love it. Coffee break. I need a refill. I will check comments and super chats here in a moment, guys. But I do want to get through some of these LinkedIn profiles. I'll try to go a bit faster because we have some. You guys sent me a lot. All right, let's get going. I will be giving away some more stuff here in a moment. We already gave away all the coffee, but I'll be giving away some This Is IT memberships here in a moment. So get ready for that later. Let's grab the next profile here. Who did I want to grab? Oh yeah, Mr. Brandon Fisher from my Discord. Let's check this out. Brandon Fisher, CCNA. And make sure everything's good here real quick. A lot of moving parts here. Now, someone said I leaked my IP. Don't go hacking me, guys. Don't go hacking me. I'm always leaking stuff, I swear. All right, we got Captain America here. Brandon, I love it. He did do the custom stuff, which is fantastic. No complaints here at all. Got a solid profile photo. Love it. Solid background, brick, add a little texture, face right up here in the middle. Can't complain about that at all. Let's see. Great headline. So first of all, look here. In his name, he included his CCNA. I've seen people do this. I see people include just a bunch of acronyms after their name. I know that was popular for a while. I don't know where that stands now because LinkedIn does change how they do things. But for now, this is fantastic. And then look at all these keyword-rich descriptions in his headline. IT consultant, veteran, networking and systems, cybersecurity. I mean, it's like YouTube tags, man. Like you're going to find this guy. It's fantastic. Let's keep rolling on down. About. Now here we go. We got buzzwords again. Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Results driven. I don't want to see that word ever again. I'm just going to blot that out forever. Don't want to see that ever. Now, leader. That's good. Results driven team leader with developed ability to organize and exceed managerial goals. Qualifications include 9 years. Okay, this is all solid stuff. But again, I want to see this constructed into a story. Let's see a story. I want to get excited about what you've done, what you're doing, and where you're going. Otherwise, this is solid. It is, and there's gonna be no complaints for anyone. But you have the opportunity to be spicy here. Do something spicy. Great activity. He's active. Let's see here. Experience. So he's got solid experience doing some so he's an information technology consultant, been there for 11 months. Assessments in planning, design, specifications, projects and contract management, commissioning and optimization. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what he does. That's going to be kind of the factor is, do people know what you do? Can I know what you're doing at your day-to-day job without you having to call me and talk to me about it? Am I going to know that? It's your job to put in there what you do so I can know how you can help me. Now, again, I'm giving Brandon a hard time here. He's probably, again, not looking for a job. This is probably just what his profile looks like. But if you were, and he should always have his stuff updated, I would have bulleted list of what he's accomplished, what he's doing, what he's working on. Just, man, you want to have that keyword rich. Let's see. Service Engineer 1 at Loop. So he consulted for SolarWinds products. So again, this is not really what he's done, but what he's more responsible for. I want to see what you've done and what you can do for me. That's what I want to see. Scroll down, some more solid experience. Yeah, I mean, this is solid. Let's see what else we got here. Great Air Force experience. Now, I'll probably remove this right here. Seasonal worker at Mitchell's Bay Arena. Let's take that off. We don't need that. We don't need that. WGU, working on that. Again, you can remove those dates. We don't want people to date you, age you. Cisco Networking Academy, that's solid. Awesome. High school, no, I'm guilty of this. Because you have college on there, take this out. People are going to assume that you have high school. You don't need to have that there. Let's take that off. Got a certifications, solid certifications. Man, someone go hire Brandon. He's got some stuff. SolarWinds Certified Professional, fantastic. Volunteer experience. Yeah, HOA board, man. Watch out for the HOA. Yo, your grass is too high. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Got all his stuff. So it's painting a picture of the kind of person he is, which is great. He He does all kinds of stuff in his spare time. It's great. It's great. Paints a good picture of who he is and what kind of person he is. Because that's really, at the end of the day, what people are trying to look for when they look at your LinkedIn profile. Who are you? Who are you? People endorse him for leadership and training. That's good. Solid. Awesome. He's got some courses on here that he completed. Palo Alto stuff. Yeah. Man, this is solid. So just a few things I would improve. But Brandon, I can't pick it apart too much, man. You got a great profile. Let's get another one lined up here. So I love this one. This is Steven's. Man, it's so solid. Steven, yours is fantastic. Now, what I do love, and I know this is probably a LinkedIn feature, right? But you got the hashtag open to work. And you kind of have that around your profile photo. But man, doesn't this look clean on his profile photo? He's got that solid background. It's coming in behind him. He just looks great. He looks so professional. Man, this is solid. I love this. I want to hire him right away just because that looks so good. Now let's check this out. Graduate research assistant, cybersecurity, machine learning. Solid. Look at that. So this is his job. This is what he's about, what he's learning. Fantastic. Machine learning, ML, AI, all kinds of fun stuff. Let's check out his about. Now, we're going to see this as a key theme, aren't we? We don't see a bunch of story-driven abouts. We don't see people getting excited and describing what they're doing, what they're passionate about. Because again, we're used to resumes. We're used to just kind of going through the ho-hum of describing what we're doing. You can really do some crazy stuff here. But again, it's solid. No, I don't want to see this goal-driven stuff. Get that goal-driven out of here. Get those buzzwords out of here. You don't think HR sees that 15 times a day? Do something exciting. All right, experience. Now, this is what I'm stinking talking about. Yes. Okay, check this out. Developed applications to automate, buzzwords, automation, redundant tasks, and single-handedly built a working machine learning model with prediction accuracy of 99% on test samples, which helps identify classified network attacks. Dude, I don't even need to hire anybody, but I want to hire you because this just sounds fun. You did such a great job in making me want to hear more about this. Developed apps. Man, look at all these cool things he's done. That is what you want to do. You want to put things that just get people so excited about what you've done, what you can do for them. That's what you want. Look at that. Look, man, buzzwords. I mean, not buzzword. Keyword essential tools he's used. Python, Bash, JavaScript, Node.js. Oh, look at all these things. Scapy, NetConf, REST. Ansible. Y'all know I love Ansible. Look at all these things. Fantastic profile. I love it. Let's see what else he's got. So he's got just a ton of experience doing all kinds of crazy things. I love it. From Nigeria. Awesome. Let's see. Education. You know what? This is great. He put what he learned here. You don't really see that very often. Perfect. Oh, what is this? I'm going to open up a new tab and see what we're doing here. Oh, is it it's his GitHub. It's his GitHub. Yep, it's his GitHub. Now, as we are becoming more like everyone in IT, basically, if you're a systems admin, cloud admin, network engineer, whatever it is, you're going to have to learn some coding and scripting. Just the fact of life. And as we do that more and more often, guess what? GitHub is where you can demonstrate that you've done a few things. Maybe you have a little home project you did. Maybe you did a few coding things at work. Get that GitHub. Get it. And commit that to your LinkedIn profile. Do it. That's what you got to do. I'm about to do another giveaway, so you guys hang tight. All right, cool. I'm going to do one more LinkedIn review, then I'll do a giveaway of This Is IT stuff. But I mean, this profile makes me excited. So cool. A Cisco Networking Academy. Great. Look at all these things. Love it. Skills and endorsements. Python programming language. 3 endorsements. Look at this. Dude is on point. He knows what's going on. One of those LinkedIn assessments I told you about. Passed a LinkedIn assessment to verify that he has skills in the Python programming language. So yeah, you add it to your skills and you get that little extra endorsement from LinkedIn, and that just puts your best foot forward. LinkedIn will help you be known. Like, it just looks like it sticks out, doesn't it? It sticks out. You want to stick out when someone's looking at your profile. Love that. Let's see what else. This profile so much. Awesome. You're hired, dude. See you on Monday. Fantastic. All right, let me grab another one. Let's see. I grabbed so many. I want to make sure Okay, this is a good one. Adam Holt. Let's do this. Adam Holt. Now, I like Adams because it shows a lot of his personality here. So this is good. This is good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you want to be careful with this. Like, this is fun. Like, IT guys, I love Star Wars, and I even more so when they're Chewbacca on the drums. I love that. But again, this is a professional platform. You got to be careful with that. Don't get too crazy. So I probably remove this. I'd take this out. It's too fun. Too much fun for the workplace. Now, profile photo, he's got this open to work thing going on. Let me switch to black because you can't see this. Got the open to work thing going on, but you know, this profile photo, great for his face up here, but let's get that background one color. You're not gonna be wearing a hat to work, I don't think. So take that hat off. Yeah, that's what we want. We want something more professional. No hat. Let's take care of that. Otherwise, profile photo's fun, and you got your face up in front and center, but it looks like you're on vacation, and that doesn't make me think you're gonna come to work. You know, and that's just, you got to think about what your profile photo says about you. That's what you're telling. Like when you put your profile photo up there, that's what you're telling your employers, your potential employers, to think about you. Think about that. You want them to think that you're a hard worker, that you're gonna be the boss when you get there. You're gonna be amazing, and a lot of that involves dressing the part for that photo. Look clean back. Like, this is probably the most important thing you can do for your LinkedIn profile, is that profile photo. Look professional, clean cut, suit and tie, solid color background or something with texture, but just something good. Face up, front and center. So what? Don't be like looking off the side. Don't be in the car. Don't be doing nothing else. Look at the camera, smile, make people want to hire you. That's just how humans work. That's what happens. Let's keep going. So I love these honest right here about he's seeking an entry-level IT support role. Now I saw when he posted, let me switch. Oh yeah, I switched. When he sent this to me, he said he was looking to get into IT, so that this is what his goal is, to try and get into IT. He's CompTIA certified. This is fine. This is fine. I would put here what he's certified in. So CompTIA certified is too generic, right? Because CompTIA has a billion certifications. I would put what you have. Seeking entry-level IT support role, ain't nothing wrong with that to put that there. I like that a lot. What's going on, Lomar? I've already got some things picked out. Sorry, man. Let's see what else we got here. So his about me. I like it and I don't. Let's see. Music professional, I wouldn't start with that. With experience in technology, customer service, and talent acquisition, looking to leverage skills in an entry level. Okay, that's not too bad at all. I actually like that. I take that back. So he's saying that he has experience, because I don't think he has IT experience yet, but he has experience in other industries that he's going to leverage into a help desk and IT support role. So it's very smart he's doing that. So he's going to leverage what he's done with his music professional or profession, customer service, talent acquisition, which are all skills that, I've said before, the best skill you can have in IT, the one skill you need for IT is customer service. Being able to interface with humans, because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. We're helping people do things. We're helping people do things, fix things, make things work. That's the skill that will always be your most valuable asset. So people like this who have been doing this for years and have that customer service, I can't even talk right now. I'm getting like, it's when you have that down, it's solid. It's solid. So anyways, detail oriented. Let's get that out of here. Analytical thinking skills. Now let's get that out of here. CompTIA A+ and R+. Okay, you've got that down here. That's good. That's good. To gain a foothold in the foundational IT competencies. Okay, so you're in a way telling them your journey, but again, you don't have to be so professional here. You want to make sure your stuff's, your grammar and punctuation and everything looks good. But again, passion and story. Passion and story. You're looking to break into this industry. Show your passion and story. Let's see what else we got here. So he has no IT experience. So here, I really can't speak much to this other than I would want to see more of what he did in the About Me. He's a career changer. He's looking to get into IT. So I would adjust all of these things that all of his experience to just be geared towards what he's trying to get into. Highlight customer service. Highlight that you've dealt with difficult people. Highlight all those things that you know can translate into an IT role. But otherwise, I mean, it does demonstrate that you've done some stuff. You've done some things that are not easy. You have some skills that can, by themselves, are great for that type of position. But you want to I would just cherry pick the things that will be great for an IT position. But otherwise, I can't complain about this. It's perfect. CompTIA A+ down here. Great. You said you had Network Plus, didn't you? Where's that at? Where's that at? Oh, pursuing Network Plus. That's fine. Fine to put that there. About to say that. Am I missing that here? Skills and endorsements. Looks good. Let's get some people to endorse you, like me right now. Bam. Good. Relationship. None of the above. Submit. See, it's that easy. That easy. So again, other than a few things, solid profile, but you're wanting to get into IT and make it all about IT. Change this background. It's really distracting, but otherwise it's fine, dude. It's solid. Now, let's give away some This Is IT. Let me check the chat, make sure everything's golden and still up and alive. Cool, everyone's still here. Dang, 900 people here. You guys are amazing. Let's give away some stuff. I have it somewhere. All right. Give me 1 second. I've got to get this URL ready because you got to be quick, guys. You got to be super quick. Now, what this will be a 6-month. I'm giving away 5 of these, so 5 people will win this. It's a 6-month membership to This Is IT. What's This Is IT? Well, it's a way for you to support me and David Bombal in our mission to provide as much free IT training to people on YouTube and anywhere else. And we're also putting our courses, our completed courses, on this site. David Bombal already has a ton of stuff. We're getting other people to partner with us. So it's a valuable site with a ton of stuff already on it. It's fantastic. Anyways, let me get this going for you real quick. Just got to grab this link, and then we'll be off to the races. It's going to be a coupon code that you're going to use. And again, you've got to be wicked, wicked fast. All right. So I'm going to post the URL in the chat right now. It's just going to take you to a checkout page, so don't freak out just yet, okay? Don't freak out. I'm going to show you the coupon code here in a minute. If I can find my tabs are a nightmare. All right. So there's the link. That's the link. Go ahead and get there real quick. If you're already watching this, you're watching this right now, get to that link. And I'm going to show the coupon code on my screen right now. 5 people, the first 5 people to use this will get 6 months of free access. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And just so you know, that's LinkedIn live stream 85858. First 5 people, 6 months of free access using that link in the chat. Y'all better hurry. Only 5 people get this. Someone say server crashed? I hope not. It's going kind of slow though, isn't it? You'll click on add coupon when you get to it, by the way. But I'm sure y'all can figure that out. Your IT people. Already got 1 person who enrolled. Actually, a couple people. I think it's probably already used up. All right, so we'll move on. I'm going to review a couple. I didn't realize how long this is going to take. It's already 8:16 my time, so I've been going for about over an hour. I'm going to review 2 more. I'm going to go through my stuff here. And then I'll answer some super chats because I know you guys are in there chatting away, and I really appreciate that. And let me know if you want to do more of this. And I'll try and get some HR people on here as well to kind of give another perspective. But let me pull up some more stuff. Let's see, I saw some good ones. I mean, they were all great, but there's some things I wanted to highlight. Okay, this one I think was pretty good. All right, here we go. Richard Correa. Let's review your profile. So, off the bat, this guy's solid. I mean, I can't complain about this in any way. This background, got them ones and zeros. I'm all about that. You know how, that's fantastic. That meant when I'm looking for a candidate, I'm already feeling the IT vibes. This profile photo looks like a professional took it. It's fantastic. Background isn't solid, but if you get that bokeh, that blurred out stuff, man, that looks gorgeous. Perfect. Smiling, looking right at the camera. I want to hire this guy. Professional. That's good. I love it. Let's see. Help desk administrator at NYC and Company. So this is a basic headline. Ain't nothing wrong with this. People know what he does, what he's about, and where he works. Fine. But again, I want to say this. I want your headline to be more about where you want to be. So like what we saw with Gloria. She put that she was an incoming cybersecurity person. She put CS. So I don't know, Richard, where you're at. If you want to start moving or working towards becoming a network admin or whatever, but I would somehow work that into your headline, like aspiring network admin or something. Just that this is your chance to get the first bit of SEO and keyword search. So I would work on that, get that going. But otherwise, solid. I mean, what a great first impression right here. Beautiful. Scroll through here. Okay, so again, we're going to all have to talk about this about me. I want to see some great about me's and some great summaries here that really tell a passionate story about why you love IT. I'm a broken record. I know. I'm sorry. But guys, come on. Anyways, it's solid, though. Accomplished computer repair. That's good. Going on, George. Extensive hands-on training skills and setting up. So this is not bad at all. And then he's got his certifications down here for that great keyword SEO. Now, this is good. I love this. Able to simplify complex technical terminology for the benefit of all users. That's great. But again, this looks like a copy and paste from your resume, which again, LinkedIn's different. LinkedIn is way different in that you can be personal, you can be passionate, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with your About Me. So I would craft that into a story about what you're passionate about. Activity, I want to see more. I mean, you want to demonstrate that you're engaging because LinkedIn, at the end of the day, is a community. Networking, not layers 1 through 7, but layer 8. I want to see layer 8 networking, people networking. You want to get involved, comment, post blog posts, all kinds of stuff. I want to see that. And then our experience. Here we go once again where 3 years as a help desk administrator. Richard, what you been doing there, man? I don't know what you're doing. You got to tell me what you're doing. I have no idea. Otherwise, though, he's got some good experience. And then he had some automotive backgrounds. Not too, so you don't want to keep your experience like too large. You don't want to have people scrolling for years and decades just to get through your experience. Highlight what you're doing. Doesn't have to be too big. Education, solid education. Let's see. Yeah, no big deal here. All good stuff. Maybe remove the high school. We don't need that. It's just wasting space. People assume that already. Certifications are solid. Now here we go. You've been doing IT for 3 years now, and you got automotive as your top skill. Nah, get that out of there. Get that out of there. You want that like somewhere like it's fine to keep it there. And this, and even this, we don't want to see any of this. I want to see your help desk and IT skills at the very top. I want to see people endorsing you for those. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. English, Spanish, perfect. Love that. Yeah, solid stuff. But if you're a mover and a shaker, you're looking to get up and do some stuff, I would adjust this profile. I would adjust this. Make it more spicy. That's what I would do. All right, I'm gonna grab one more. Richard, though, your first impression is amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna grab. Let's see. Where did it go? Oh, come on. I had a good one. Good one. I'm trying to find it. I went through every social platform and tried to find the best one for you. Well, not the best one. I just picked randomly so it's all fair. Oh, this is a good one. throw it in here. Drew. Now, I love this. In his message to me, I believe he said he's trying to get into cybersecurity. So same situation here where he's trying to highlight the fact that he is a career changer and he's trying to get into the IT world. Let me switch to my pen here. Off the bat, this is I don't like that color. Off the bat, this profile photo is solid. Background image is solid. I love that. It's just different. Like, it doesn't have to be anything special. It can just be different, and already you're separating yourself from everyone else. His name is awesome. So he's got his name. Oh, I'm writing over his name. He's got his name, MBA. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure people in the U.S. Army will know what that is. Veteran. That's great. That's great. Having the Army background, people look for that. It's a valuable thing. Extremely valuable. So one thing I would change about his headline here is I know he's a cybersecurity student, so that's what he's trying to get into. I would move that to the very top, because at the end of the day, this whole point of this LinkedIn profile is to get him to becoming a cybersecurity person. So I would keep this stuff at the back, highlight his cybersecurity stuff. But yeah, this is not bad though. He's got it. It's solid. Just the order of it I would change. Let's keep going. I love this I do. So here's what I'm talking about here. This is more of a story. See what I'm saying? Like, it's not just detail-oriented project manager who loves, I don't know. This is great. I am a lifelong learner, educator, web designer, a lot of stuff. Proud U.S. Army combat veteran. So yeah, this is great. Yeah, this is good. Now, I will say maybe it's a bit lengthy, and I'll get to the point. So again, the whole point of this is so you can get this into cybersecurity is what I'm assuming. So I would say maybe I'm a lifelong learner, and then jump right into why you love cybersecurity and why it's your focus. And then somewhere after that, you can highlight the rest of the stuff, which is fantastic. But again, you want to highlight what you're trying to do right now and get that keyword search in there. Because that's what you want, right? Like when someone comes looking for a cybersecurity person, you want them to see you as a cybersecurity person, not you who has done all this other stuff. They want to see you as a cybersecurity person. Highlight that. I see. But again, it's what I do love is he told the story, and he's got me. I get it, and I love it. My ultimate goal. So he's got a great closer here, is to achieve a doctoral education. So he's telling people where he's going, what he wants to do. Or information technology. Now, here's the problem here. This or. Doctoral in education and leadership or information technology. Pick a path. I don't know what you want to do. Am I here to hire you to be a teacher, a principal, or something? Or am I going to hire you to be my next cybersecurity engineer? I don't know what you want to do. So make that clear for me so I don't have to have the guesswork. But I love this, where I will use that platform to continue to inspire and add value to others. So that's great. That's great. But I would just maybe be more clear about what you want. And maybe you don't know what that is, but tailor it to what direction you're kind of wanting to go to right now. Now let's check out the featured here. This is cool. I like this a lot. So he used the featured option. He's highlighting some things that he's done and what he's working on. Oh, he's got students he took to the San Diego Central Library. So he's showcasing some cool stuff. I love this. Take advantage of this featured option, guys. You can make any post featured. Got some great activity. Fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. He's encouraging people. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. Man, I would hire this guy. Look at this. Taking it. So again, here's how you can take advantage of your experience. You can make it look nice, clean. He told people what he did as a web designer, and then he's got these projects right here. You can add media to your stuff. Add media. I don't care if you're a network engineer and you're looking to make that next move, maybe to a senior network admin or something, I would add add some packet tracer files. I don't care. Demonstrate that you know some stuff. Add a video of you troubleshooting some stuff or teaching something. Like just anything to differentiate yourself, to add some spice to this. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. Anyways. And look at this. This is such a beautiful LinkedIn profile. Drew, this is awesome, man. Yeah, some great experience. and no wasted space. This is all good stuff. Education. Oh yeah, look at this. Putting his program highlights what he's studying. Fantastic. Smart. Good stuff here. Yeah, love it. Love it. Good. Got certifications. Look at that. He's using some LinkedIn courses and he's highlighting that here. So remote work foundations. Microsoft Teams essential training. So yeah, that's the killer thing that we're going to see more of is LinkedIn having their own courses highlighted as certifications and licenses on their profiles. And it's verified by LinkedIn. That's killer. And you guys volunteer experience. Solid, so solid. Now there was, I know I lied. There's one more I want to show you. Because I loved her use of the featured. Let's see if I can find her real quick. I apologize for jumping around here. Oh, it's Monica, right? Yeah, Monica. I think it was Monica. She has a project management profile. So, the photo, again, let's get that solid background. Otherwise, this would be a good photo. Now, it feels more like a selfie, so like I would maybe have this redone. Make it feel more like a headshot. Feels more like a selfie now, and let's get that background out of there. And let's put something up here. Make it look pretty. Doesn't take much. Doesn't take much at all. You can go find some stock photos online. And so integrated project manager, CSM, solid headline. I like this. I like this a lot. So she's highlighting the fact that she's a project manager, but she's hands-on and tech savvy, which is what you want in a project manager. That's what you want. You want someone who understands enough about the IT stuff to not to help you out. I've had project managers who don't know anything about IT, and that's super frustrating. So to have that is absolutely killer. I'm just gonna move some things around here. Cool. Scrum certified, proven history of success. So we're getting to more generic stuff at that point, but I love that it was hands-on tech savvy. Like you don't see stuff like that in a lot of about me's. So yeah, again, it becomes more generic as it goes on. I would again tell a story. Tell a story, Monica. That's what I want to see. But look at this. Got her featured stuff. I believe this is a project she helped manage, and it's a New York City guide, and it's actually the website. So that's a great thing to put there. Fantastic. Solid activity. She's got some. Her experience is good too, and her description of what she does. Yeah, no, this is good. I like this. So it's more like what she does on a daily day or a day-to-day kind of situation. This is good. Really good. So if you're looking for a project management situation stuff, like this is what you want to see. I love this. I love this LinkedIn profile. Oh, adjunct professor, 6 years. All right. A producer for the New York Times. Very cool. Skills and endorsements. I would get some endorsements here. So I can just tell you right now, I don't have a problem endorsing Monica right now. She seems very highly skilled. I don't know her. But just based on what I've seen on her projects, I can say she's got some skills. And then she's got these great recommendations. I want to see some stuff given as well, but your received recommendations are fantastic. Fantastic. And she's got some interest in Gary Vaynerchuk, which, you know what? I love Gary Vaynerchuk. I can't argue with that. All right, so I am exhausted because we've been going for a while now. Did not realize it'd take so long to go through those profiles, but some are so good. And some just need a little bit of work. Otherwise, you guys are amazing. My computer's going super slow right now because my streaming software is having a fit. Let me get back to my screen here. Come on, screen. There we go. So if y'all want to do this again, I'll do it again. This is pretty fun. Pretty fun. And again, I'll get more experts on here that are probably a lot smarter than me. No, not probably. Are smarter than me, and they'll be able to give more insight into what's going on with your profiles and how we can get you seen, get you hired. I know a lot of the problems is not that you're already in a job, that maybe you're just trying to find a job and get that experience, and you get a lot of that is getting your LinkedIn profile looking clean, and getting it seen, getting the SEO right, describing yourself correctly, putting those extra things in to differentiate yourself, to set yourself apart. Let me make sure I covered all the things I wanted to cover on that. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, and the other thing too, if you're looking for a job, you want to explicitly say that you're seeking a job, like a lot of the profiles we saw. I understand if you're currently employed, why did I say it like that? If you're currently employed, Yeah, there we go. You don't want to like get yourself fired by saying that. You got to be careful. But I'm pretty sure you can just notify recruiters that you're looking. Anyways, let me pull up some chats here. Just give me a moment while I get this set up. And thank you for the super chats, guys. You are amazing. Just going to get to the place where I can actually see them and answer some questions. And thanks for hanging out with me on a Monday night. I'm glad to be doing this live stream again. I almost didn't do it tonight because my back is doing pretty good right now. But I told my Discord yesterday, I'm getting old. I was jumping on the trampoline with my my daughters, and I tried to show off. And you know what? I busted my back. Like I could barely walk. I could barely turn my head. But now, I prayed over it this morning, so I think I'm good now. But man, I'm getting too old. So we got some super chats. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a few in here. Let's throw the first one up. I'll make sure I can. You guys can see it. Cool. It's up there. Michael Ackley. Hey Chuck, I'm not a network technician yet. Okay, I am not a network technician, but I work in tech. I have 3 certs for the job I do and a year experience. How can I beat out other people for jobs? It feels like even though I am certified, they don't care. Love you, man. Love you too. Keep with the great content. So thank you for the super. Oh, $50, dude. Michael, you're crazy, man. Thank you. So what can he do to differentiate himself? Now, guys, I want to make sure that you know I'm not the only expert here, or not even like the expert. Like I have experience. You probably know more than me. So to answer Michael's question, feel free to chat away. Let people know because I'm sure a lot of you have more experience and more insight than I do into these sort of things, especially now that I've been kind of out of the field for a bit. But I will tell you, Michael, from what I know and people I've talked to. So you've been doing it for 3 years, or you have 3 certs for the job you're doing. How can I beat out other people for jobs? You know, it's kind of what we just went over for the LinkedIn profiles. It's just a little bit you can do to adding multimedia to your profile, using GitHub, detailing the projects you work on at work. Those kind of things set you apart. And if you can't do some cool things at work, well, then do some cool things at home. Set up a lab at home that blows people's socks off. Document that process. Make a YouTube series about it. Maybe video is not your thing. Blog about it. Create a GitHub. Do whatever, but add some cool stuff to your profile. That's what will set you apart. Do some SEO on your profile, that search engine optimization. You want to get some keywords in there so people can find you. That's what I would do. And then the other huge differentiator is networking. Interface with people. Get to know people. That's how I found, like, I initially got into IT, and then pretty much every job after that was because I knew someone. It's all about networking. It really is. So get to know people. Go to conferences. Go to events. Now I know right now it's kind of hard. I understand, but online, no limit, man. Engage with people on LinkedIn right now. Comment the activity feed. Like any HR person who comes onto your site will see your activity and see who you're engaging with. If you're an active member in this community, do those kind of things. That's what I would do. CML Dexter, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to throw this up there real quick. He said, how can you submit? Which is a little too late now because I've already gone through a few. But thank you for the super chat. I will try to get to more next time. I'll probably do this again. This is pretty fun. I like this. But thank you anyway for that. A lot of people... he said another super chat. Thank you, CML Dexter, for the other one. He wants me to roast him. Next time I will. Jacob Laster, thank you for the super chat. I'll throw your stuff up here real quick. So thanks for the pointers. Yeah, again, this is just my advice. I wouldn't take me too seriously. I don't. So, but any way I can help, I'm glad I can help. All right, we got super chat from Official Military Skate. Let me throw you up there. Thank you for the super chat. So do a giveaway for do an MP collab giveaway for the new OCG Cisco Press when it drops. Not a bad idea. Do I know someone who's written that? I think I do. I'll reach out to them. Nicholas Wilkinson, thank you for the super chat. Again, looking to have his stuff looked at. Now, let me just take a look at it real quick. While we're here. Things are freaking out on me. Let me see if I can find you. Let's see how good your SEO is. Oh, I found you real quick, actually. Let's do this. Boom. Quick review. Dude, profile solid. The only thing I would change here is actually, I like this. Maybe your face a bit more close, but man, I love it. You're there working. You got the blurred out background. You got people working. That lady's coughing though. No telling what she has. But yeah, 2021 for 30 under 30. That's impressive. Oh my gosh. Certified Google Cloud Professional Architect. I love that. I love putting that in your headline. Engineer, Cloud Services at Rivera. A Linux hobbyist. That is a headline right there. That's a headline. Did you go and change that while I was talking? Because I love that. I love that. Fantastic. Why are we not connected? I'm going to connect with you right now. Let's connect. Oh, no, you already asked me. I'm going to accept. Let's see. Hey, Jeremy, a coin. What's going on, man? Okay. About. So it's one of those about me's that's kind of a generic, right? Nothing too crazy. Oh, I realized I have that thing still on the screen. There we go. It's gone now. Currently working with Azure, AWS, GCP environments. So he's demonstrating he's a DevOps guy working with all kinds of cloud environments. I'm always looking for things to automate. Current goals are to become more confident with Python and become certified in Terraform. Then you got his GitHub right there. Perfect. Using the featured. Oh, beautiful. Go hire this guy. Seriously, Nicholas Wilkinson. He knows what he's doing here. Look at that. That is so cool. 30 under 30 award winners for being awesome. Activity. Got some crazy, crazy activity going on. Amazing. Under the descriptions on the experience, again, I would I know you got to be doing some cool stuff. I know you have to be. Detail more about what you're doing. Otherwise, dude's killing it. Killing it. Some Google certifications. Love it. Oh, I don't want to see that. And, okay, good. Now, skills and endorsements. Just by looking at your profile, I know that troubleshooting and technical support are not the skills you want to highlight. You want to highlight cloud computing. You want to highlight maybe GCP and AWS and maybe throw Python out there as you're working on it and Terraform. All that kind of stuff. Just have that thrown in there so you get that stuff keyword search, man. That's what I want to see. Oh, look at this. Received and given. Perfect. That's what you want to see. Got honors and awards. Dude's got a fire profile. Love it, man. All right. Let's get through the super chats real quick because you guys are amazing. I lost my page. There it is. Okay, cool. So we got a super chat from Jimmy Bond. Thank you. Throw this up here. So how about those of us who come from a different industry altogether, like working at the hospital with a medical background? So we kind of covered that a bit, didn't we? We saw a few in there that were trying to transition. And again, highlight your experience and cherry pick the things from your previous experience that might be applicable to IT. One of the biggest things is customer service, dealing with difficult people. Maybe you had to troubleshoot some things in your job. Like I remember before I became an IT person, I worked at Starbucks. And I was the guy who fixed the printer, the printer at Starbucks. So I was troubleshooting stuff. If I were like trying to get a job, I might highlight that. Like, yeah, I make coffee, but I troubleshoot the tech issues at Starbucks. I'm the tech guy, and you can craft that and form that in a way that makes people think you're moving that direction. So yeah, I would just highlight what you're looking, put at the front of everything. SEO, what you're interested in doing, what you're moving towards. LinkedIn isn't to just tell people what you've done. It's to tell people where you're going and what you want to be, and then pull out your past and your experience to highlight that. That's what you want. That's what I would do. I hope that answers your question. Juan Pacheco, thank you for the euro. Didn't say anything, but thank you. Network Bear, same thing. Thank you for the dollar or the Canadian dollar. All right, Robert McIntyre, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to throw it up here real quick. Hey, Chuck, love the content. I was a huge inspiration for him getting into networking and getting my CCNA and becoming a network engineer today. Am I to understand that you became a network engineer today? That's amazing. Congrats, Robert. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, so cool. All right, CML Dexter. Okay. Now that I'm seeing this, and I can appreciate the game. I can appreciate this. Let's take a look. Let me go grab that link. I will look at your profile right now. Let me see if I can find it. Make sure your SEO is on point. I believe this is it. Isn't it? Let me make sure. Edgar Alistair. Please roast. I don't know if this is you. Could be though, and it sounds amazing. I hope it's you because it sounds really cool. So DevOps engineer at PlayStation. Okay, first of all, even if this isn't you, this is a cool profile that I want to talk about. What's going on? Great background photo. Man, that is so cool. Circuit board close up makes you think he's a tech guy. We want to play, we want to hang out. That's awesome. DevOps engineer at PlayStation. That's just cool. We all know that's cool. Profile photo is solid. I like it. Got that smiling face. People like that. Professional. Looks good. Only thing is I would want to see, looks like you took it in your bedroom or something. Get more of a plain background. Maybe put some distance between you and the background to have that kind of blurred out. Otherwise, cannot complain about this. Solid. Now let me check the chat and make sure it's actually you. If it's not you, I apologize. Because you're not the only Edgar out there, Edgar. Where'd my stuff go? Let me see. Did I put the right Edgar? I'm not sure. Anyways, I hope it's you. I'm just going to assume it's you. So this is cool. Trilingual engineer. That's a cool thing to highlight. But again, it's more of those things where, I like this. My ultimate nirvana will be an environment where I can create, experiment, and learn, and teach. Okay, that's cool. I love the use of these words. Fantastic. No, so this is great. But I want to see more I statements. Go deeper into your passion. But actually, this is pretty great, to be honest. I wouldn't change much about it other than just to make it more personal. Look at this. Featured stuff. I mean, printed circuit boards. Smart water rocket system. Solid stuff. Been at PlayStation for 2 years, 2 months. DevOps engineer. This is solid. So solid. Go hire this guy. He's working at PlayStation, though. He's probably not even looking. So cool. No, this is solid. Now, Edgar, if this is not really your profile, send me an email to chuck@networkchuck.com and let me know, and I'll review it on the next stream. But anyways, this is a solid profile. If it's not, if it is you, amazing. Look at all these courses he's completed. Now, this is a solid profile. I love it. It's amazing. All right, anyways, let's get back to going through some super chats. All right, I've got one more, I think, and then I've got to go eat because I'm starving and I'm running out of words. Oh, man. Thank you, Yobe, for the super chat. I'm starting my first IT job as a network consultant next week. Do you have any tips? I have a bachelor's degree in CCNA, DevNet Associate, and Juniper certified something DevOps? Which is, you've got some great stuff. My gosh. So any advice? I would say you want to go in there and impress someone immediately. So you want to do your best to do that. But also don't let yourself get overwhelmed because you've done so much. Like you have studied and learned a lot. Come in there humble, like ready to learn. Say have that mentality of like, I don't know anything. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to forget everything I've learned just to learn how you guys do things. Come in with that humble mentality. Don't come in thinking like, well, I'm like super certified. The guys who here aren't even certified. No, don't come in like that. Come in humble. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. That first day is going to be like drinking water from a fire hose. People always say that. It's cliche, but it's really how it is. So don't let yourself get overwhelmed. But I would, after that first day, Go home, and all that they talked about, all that you saw, do a bit of research on it. Do a bit of homework on it. Learn some more things about their environment. If you're going to be a consultant, then you're probably going to be dealing with a few clients that they already have. Come to work the next day and maybe knowing a bit more about their networking environments. Maybe take a few network diagrams home and learn about those. That's what I would do. I know when I started these new jobs and it's been kind of stressful and been kind of scary, you want to put that best foot forward. So that's what I would do. What else would I do? And please in the chat, if you have another idea, let them know. I'm trying to think what else if I were starting a network consultant job next week, brand new, what would I do? I would just, I think the other thing too is that it's not just technical. It's also about the social engagement you have with the people you're going to be working with. So I would come with compliments, man. Encourage people when you get there. Whoever you're working with, compliment the crap out of that person. Make them feel like they're the boss. Like, make them feel amazing. Like, if you're looking over the shoulder of someone, you're probably going to be shadowing somebody, right? Or maybe just filling out HR paperwork or whatever. But if you're going to be shadowing a network engineer, compliment that guy. Say, wow, your network documentation's on point. Or, wow, I can't believe you do all this. This is really good. Like, you're awesome. I can't wait to learn from you. Compliment people. Get people to like you, because you won't find more success if you're more likable and you get people to like you. That's just how human nature is. That's how people work. So networking, and then work the networking. Seriously, do that. Make the clients happy. Do the same thing with them. That's what I would do. I want to check the super chats, make sure I didn't miss anything real quick. You guys are awesome. Seriously. Oh yeah, we got a few more in here, man. You guys are going to kill me. Going to kill me. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we got like a million more. Let's do this. Challenge accepted. All right. From Jason Pretty. Chuck, love your content, man. How long have you been doing this? I'm a programmer by trade, but love your network content. So I've been doing networking since... How long have I been doing this? I think I officially became a network engineer back in 2013. So 7 years. I've been doing this for 7 years. All right. Been doing YouTube since 2014. Not really seriously, like just kind of making a random video here and there. I got serious in 2017. So I've been doing this for probably a solid 3 years. But I appreciate it, Jason. Let me make sure my screen is working correctly. Cool. Everything's working great. Thank you for the super chat. That's awesome. $20. You're doing too much, man. All right, super chat from Lewis. Cue that up. Hey, Chuck, I'm working on my CCNA. I've experience with customer service, but not on IT. Any ideas on how to volunteer online or something similar? So I understand, like right now, online might be the only option depending on where you are. It won't be easy to volunteer online. I'll tell you that straight up. I would look at ways to volunteer in person. I believe even with the situation now, you can safely volunteer at places. Homeless shelters have IT. Schools have IT. Churches have IT. Everyone has IT, and not everyone can afford someone to do their IT. So I would advertise that you're willing to work for free and help someone out. Maybe like a small mom and pop computer technician shop, like my dad. So proud of him for doing this. But when he had me when he was fairly young, right when he was still in high school, right? So he went straight into like working for UPS, a shipping place. But he wanted to get into IT, and this is back in the early 90s, right? Where you didn't have like an internet to where you could do all this crazy cool stuff like we're doing now. Like you couldn't just get on YouTube and learn things. So what he did is he found a computer repair shop and said, "Hey, I'll work for free. I just want to absorb and learn from what you guys are doing." And what do you think happened? Well, he showed off. He showed what he could do. He learned. He showed up. He did some awesome stuff, and he started working there. They hired him, started paying him money, and then it was all history. Now he's a systems engineer. He's a manager of a team. So that's what I would do: is try to find a computer repair shop, try to find a church or anywhere local that you. And again, everyone has IT. Everyone uses IT. There's a way to do it, but you have the right idea. Volunteer is a way to get that experience initially. If you can't find a paid job, a paid gig. There will be paid gigs who will take someone like yourself who's hungry and has customer service experience. There are places like that. There are. They might be hard to find. So yeah, in the meantime, don't waste time. Volunteer like crazy. Get involved, network, do all kinds of stuff. All right. And thank you, Lewis, for the super chat. All right, Dave Cyber. Are you going to honestly make me review another thing here? I'm trying to find your chat. It's not showing up. There it is. There it is. Dave Cyber, thank you for the super chat. So, he loves the channel, but he wants his profile checked out. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Dave Torres. Gonna pull it up here. And I can tell you right now, the first thing I would fix. I'll show you here in a moment. Oh man, I'm loving. Did you just update this just now? It looks so cool. Anyways, let's pull it up. All right. Now I forgot to mention this part. I'll cover this right now. But check out that URL. Again, this is all about SEO and people finding you. You probably can't see it very well, but on LinkedIn, you can have your URL customized. So like right now, mine I think is Chuck-Keith, which is, my name. His is David Torres this string of numbers. Not great for SEO. You can customize that. So customize URL. Do that immediately. Oh, it brought up the previous drawings. But man, check out that profile photo. That is solid. You got that solid background with a bit of lighting back there, which gives that great texture. Smiling, looks clean cut. Got that beard going. Although I could probably go to be longer. Let's help him out a little bit. Let's get that beard a little bit longer. Now you're getting hired, man. Now you're getting hired. Okay, check out that background though. That's cool. I like that. You guys know what that is? Kali Linux. So if you're looking to hire a cybersecurity analyst, you're already believing he's doing the right thing. That's sick. I like that. So he's working at Insight Global, cybersecurity analyst. Solid headline. Nothing to complain about there. Again, let's put some more about where you want to be. Let's add some things, like something fun. Let's see what else we got here. Buzzword Central, man. Here we go. I am detail-oriented. No complaints here. Again, everyone does this. Not a big deal. But if you want to differentiate yourself, separate yourself from the pack, let's change that up. Again, detail. Oh, no, hold on. I take this back, though. He does have this right here. Discipline equals freedom. Jocko Willenick. Love Jocko. Great. I love that. So that does tell people a ton about who you are. I love that a lot. CISSP in progress. Telling the completion date. That's solid. Man, holding you to it. Everybody remember, David's going to get his CISSP November of this year. Hold him to it, guys. So above that, again, it's kind of generic. I would change this up. Again, tell your story. How did you fall in love with cybersecurity? What are you doing now? Where do you want to be? Let's see that. Let's see that passion, man. You know what? This is an idea. You could even be crazy and go to Fiverr. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it's Fiverr.com. You can hire someone for like $10. You can find a copywriter, which is someone who just writes information for online. If you're not a writer, hire a copywriter for $5-10, and they'll write your stuff for you. Like it's fine. Like I'm not a writer. I'm not. So I would probably hire somebody to do that. So that's just food for thought. Food for thought. See what else we got here. Great interacting with me. Cool. Look at this. Great experience here. Been there for 3 months. So he's new. He's fresh. Super exciting. Let's see. Performance side. So he's got some stuff about what he's doing. But I would put it into a bullet format because it's kind of hard to it's not hard to go through a paragraph, but if I'm looking to hire somebody, I'm not going to go through all this. It doesn't stand out. So separating it into a bullet list will really make it stand out. Let's see. So this is good. It's good. You're telling people what you're doing. But I want to see more specific stuff. And that was the worst arrow I've ever drawn in my entire life, but I'm not going to fix it. I want to see more specifics. I want to see more data-driven stuff. What you've actually done. A project maybe you did, or maybe you did some traffic analysis, and you found some stuff using that IDS and IPS. But I know it's only been 3 months. I get that. Only been 3 months. No big deal. All right, my wife said she's about to eat her face, so I need to go soon. But let me scroll through the rest. Stop giving me super chats, guys. Network security lead, 8 months there. Again, solid descriptions. Like, I love this, but I want to see a bulleted list, something easier to digest and read. Air Force, oh yeah, fantastic. Got your education, great. I would do what we saw other people doing here, and that's maybe adding the wait, what's happening? Is that a highlighter? I want a highlighter. Highlighting what your studying was. Like, I know with Western Governors University, you would get things like CompTIA Security Plus, CSAP in that curriculum. So maybe highlight some of the things you studied in that curriculum. Again, all about the SEO. We got CYSA Plus, Network Plus, Solid, MTA, Secure. Oh man, this is worth its weight in gold right here. Secret security clearance. I can't even talk right now. I'm so hungry. That's fantastic. Dude's amazing. Got his endorsements. Man, this is perfect. Love this. Portuguese and Spanish. Man, can't beat that. Dude, your profile's solid. Fire. But I would just jazz it up. I would... You seem to be a guy who's a mover and a shaker, looking to do some crazy things. Do some of the stuff we talked about. Add some crazy stuff to your profile. Maybe some videos of you doing IDS, IPS stuff. Some videos teaching. Some GitHub stuff. Maybe you're using Bash scripts, Python scripts, whatever. That's what I would do to improve it. But otherwise, you got this stuff locked down tight. I love it. All right. Super chat. Let's keep going. Let me find where I was at. So we got Nabu. Thank you for the super chat. Let me throw it up here real quick. Wants to send me some hand-roasted Ethiopian coffee, which I would actually love. I may reach out to you. I'm kind of weary about giving my address out, but that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you for the super chat. Razvan Dorian Dumitru, thank you for the super chat. You didn't say anything, but I appreciate that. We got another super chat here. Let me grab this information. We got another LinkedIn profile review. I'll try to do these like really fast. Just pick out the things I want to change. Let me send this up. Thank you for the super chat. Random string of letters. Let me see if I can find your profile real quick. And do this super fast because my wife's going to get so mad at me. Let's check this out. Okay, this is solid. I like this. Let me switch to my screen so you can see me. Okay, so another Marine. Fan-freaking-tastic. It's amazing. Got his background image. Looks awesome. But right here, this is good. But it's not the professional photo I'd be looking for. Now, you got the face up close. Perfect. Love that. But I want to see some solid background blurred out. Maybe, see, like this is professional. Like, this looks good. It does. Your uniform. But that's not what you're going to be showing up to work in. You want to show up, you want to put in your photo what you would show up to work in. That's what I would do. But otherwise, it's really great as is. Now let's talk about this headline, because the headline is what I'm talking about. U.S. Marine Corps veteran. Perfect. U.S. Air Force reservist. Got his clearance right there. So that clearance, man, that not everyone can get a clearance. It's so hard to get. So that's one thing that gives you a leg up over so many people. Security Plus, IT support, Amazon. Okay, that's a solid headline. The only thing I would change is where you want to be and put the stuff that you really care about up front. And when I say care about, the things that you care about should be things about, I'm losing it, guys. Things you, let me try again. It's where you want to be. The skills you want to have highlighted about where you want to be. So maybe put, it sounds like you're looking to getting into security. So maybe something about cybersecurity up here in front. But otherwise, this is solid right here. Completely solid. All right, we got Buzzword Central once more. But again, that's fine. That's fine. Motivated business professional. Again, we want to hear that story. Successful 4-year career in the United States Marine Corps. Honorably. Great. Very flexible, thrives in deadline-driven environments. Again, this is very generic. I would change this. Let's expand his description here a bit, or his summary. So he's doing a great job. We got misspelling here. You want to fix that immediately. Or is that a misspelling? So either it's cybersecurity or cybersecurity. So I would fix whatever misspellings you have here. Currently working on certifications. That's great. It's great to highlight that. CCNA all the way. Linux Plus is solid as well. But again, make this a story. This ain't a resume. You can make this passion, story-driven stuff. Otherwise, I would just incorporate, because what you said here was great. Demonstrating, remove Microsoft Office. Everyone has that. But HTML, CSS, Python, I would remove basic maybe. Just say you know Linux commands, or maybe just familiar with Linux command line, or experience with Linux command line. Just phrase it in a way that's not lying, but does demonstrate your skill set. But yeah, I would take some of those key things you mentioned and craft it into a beautiful story about how you love technology, how your experience in the Marine Corps made you who you are, and make you an excellent person in the IT field. But avoid these buzzwords, because HR people see these all day, every day, and I'm sure they just oh, here we go again. Some more motivated, data-driven people. Featured, here we go. Got that featured stuff. Love this. Fantastic. Putting some of your best certifications up front. A great way to highlight that. Fantastic. Let's see what else we got here. So he's working at Amazon, which is pretty cool. Been there for 2 months. Fantastic. Congrats. Now again, let's turn this into a bulleted list of what you're doing. Because again, when I want to hire you, I want to see what you've done for another company, because then that can mean what you can do for me. So yeah, you're telling what you're responsible for and kind of what your duties are. I want to see what you've done and how you've helped people. That's what I want to see. Otherwise, it's great that you've had this and then you get that LinkedIn, help me get this job. Very cool. Military experience, security officer. Good stuff, good stuff. More military experience. This is good. It's good. Got your education, solid. I would do what other people did earlier, though. I would highlight the fact that you have what you studied in this plan, this curriculum. So you said cybersecurity, but detail what it was you studied, because every cybersecurity degree will probably study something different, require different certifications. So highlight that. Let's see. That's interesting. I would fix this. Seems we've got some duplicate stuff here. Oh, is that the COISA? Oh no, that's Security Plus. Yeah, so I would keep this, remove this. A little confusing. Let's see. I would move your cybersecurity to the top. Maybe remove this. Just put the skills you know and love at the top here. So cybersecurity, maybe just security, IT security, and get some people to endorse those. So like right now, let's do some cybersecurity endorsement right here. I'm going to assume that you're good. I don't know you, but I'm going to say you're good. And then we want some endorsements from people. So get some people from the military that you worked with. Get some people get your supervisor at Amazon to give you an endorsement. Give endorsements right now. Do that for other people. Otherwise, dude, solid LinkedIn. But just keep in mind about where you want to go. Focus on where you want to go and tailor that resume to that. All right, I am going to have to go quickly through the rest of these super chats because I am dying. But seriously, you guys are amazing. I want to keep going. Thank you, Warp Kez, for the super chat. Let me make sure it actually went on the screen because I've been doing this for a while. Okay, cool. How would someone returning to that industry best go about this successfully? So I'm assuming you were in IT, maybe left for a bit to do something else. I don't know, sell plumbing or something. I don't know. That's what I did. How do you get back into it? That's a good question. Because I haven't experienced that, but I've seen people go through this. I would say maybe highlight your experience on your resume of that time. And yeah, I really don't have a great answer. Honestly, I don't have a great answer for that because I've not experienced that. But I would highlight your previous experience And don't get in the habit of adding like all your like. Don't say like, oh yeah, experience with Windows XP. I know Cobalt. Like don't say all those old things, but demonstrate the skills that are transferable to modern IT. That's what I would say. And then just hit the ground running with kind of what we already talked about with all these other profiles. Tailor your profile for where you want to be, and translate those skills to where you want to be from your experience. All right, we got another LinkedIn profile. I'm going to do this quicker. I keep saying that, but I have to because I'm dying. All right, Marty Nickinson, thank you for the super chat. Let's check out your LinkedIn profile real quick. Let's get it up there. Make sure my screen is good, and let's. Oh wait, it says profile not available. Maybe I copied it wrong. In fact, I'm confident I did because. All right, cool. Is it gonna work? All right, cool. Marty. Dude, Marty, you've got some solid stuff here, man. I'm liking this already. So right now we got a differentiator already. He's got a custom background, not just something he pulled from a stock photo site, but he's got custom stuff, which is killer. Guys, do this. Do that. That's awesome. He's got a look at this is so creative. Marty, you're awesome. He's got his certification badges right here in his background. That is smart. He's got what he does, Windows Azure Engineer. Dude, so solid. Photo is on point. Look at that. He's got that boss look. He knows what he's doing. Got that solid background. That's perfect, dude. Seriously. Senior Systems Administrator, Azure on-prem. So that's a good differentiator. So he specifies that he's all about the cloud, but he does on-prem stuff too. Solid headline. Solid. I like it. He says he's a consultant, but he tells you what he's consulting on, what he does. What else we got here? Oh, look at this about. This is what I'm talking about here. Immediately, where do you notice something? It's different, right? Like, think about all the HR people going through all these different things. This is different. He's got a cloud symbol in there, which, again, I don't think it's unprofessional. I think that's exciting. The future of IT is in the cloud, and he's absolutely right. He's detailing that's where his goals are. That's where my going forward directives align with more common Azure cloud and systems engineering roles and responsibilities. Now, this is solid. As we keep going down, we get more buzzword central, right? Forward thinking, value added. Now, I like that you say you're not. Oh, you're saying that IT professionals should aim not only become future master of the respective cloud platforms, but also have the knowledge exposure to many of its subcomponents. So, okay, you're detailing what a cloud engineer should have, and I assume that's what you have. But again, I'm kind of getting lost in the weeds with all this, honestly, and that's where I'm at. So I would stick with what you were doing here. Do more of this. Do more of this. More I statements. More about what you're doing. But this is good. He continues on. I am honored to offer this tremendous value to the enterprise. He tells what certifications he has, which is he's got some certifications, man. Whew. And then this is smart right here. So smart. He put his email in the about me because your contact information isn't immediately accessible to recruiters and possible job people unless they can like connect with you or use InMail or something. So this is good. Good idea. If you're looking for a future Microsoft Azure Cloud Computing Master, perfect. And then he's got professional skills and interest, and he's got keyword central man. This is awesome. This is smart, very smart, because that, again, HR is going to search for these kind of things. Love it. Oh, and here we go. He's got his featured tab. Marty, man, you have an amazing profile. One of the best we've seen tonight. He's got his That's smart. He's got his resume PDF right there. So if you got an old HR department that wants the paper resume so they can file it in their filing cabinet, you got that right here. Love it. What is this? Why is this here? Let me link that out and see what this is. So it's a YouTube video by Dan Novak. Are you like in this? No? So why isn't your featured? See, I'm learning about Dan here. I want to see Marty make a video like this and see Marty right there. Why is Melinda Gates right here? Hi, Melinda Gates. I want to see Marty right here. Yeah. I want to see Marty. I want to see Marty's explanations. That's what I would change. Got some solid activity. I want to see a bit more. Experience. Okay, we got some solid stuff here. Great. PowerShell stuff. Network configuration repositories. Okay, yeah. This is good. I like this. Been there for 1 year. Look at these numbers. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Very good, Marty. I love this. Yep, detailing what he learned at Youngstown. Perfect. Look at this media he provides. It just adds a little bit of extra to this. Perfect. Dallas Community College. Dallas. VCP certified. Look at all these keywords he's using. Perfect. I love, like, if you're looking for somebody that knows VMware, you're going to look for something like this. This is perfect. Ah, look at that. Man, this is a detailed profile. Very good. Now, again, we haven't, I don't, tell me what you feel about this, guys, but like a certification from Linux Academy, I don't know if that holds any weight, and if that just kind of breeds confusion here. I don't know. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Volunteer experience. Perfect. Love this. Fantastic. Like that shows so much about who you are and your character, and that translates to so many areas. Got his endorsements. Yeah, see, look at that. That's smart. Marty knows what he's doing. Microsoft Azure at the very top. 365 Active Directory. Yes. And he's got his endorsements for Microsoft Azure. So smart. This is exactly what I would do. Look at all these recommendations. He's given more than he's received. Given you shall receive, guys. So this is perfect. Perfect. Projects. He's got his projects here. Wait, what is this? Development on production Microsoft Azure Lab activities for linuxacademy.com. So are you detailing what you did as a student? Because that's pretty cool. I like that. So he's detailing his labs, maybe. That's not a... And look at that. All the labs are like action-based. Using, creating, developing. Like that. Okay, that's cool. Keyword. Again, keyword. Now, the only thing I'll say, Marty, the only thing I have a little issue with is this is a lot. Maybe a little too heavy. Like, it's all great, and I think I probably would have stopped scrolling around here, but because I'd probably already seen enough. You have an awesome profile. But yeah, if you were to keep going, you would learn so much. But I think it's just a bit too much. Yeah, and you get your interests are all Azure, all Microsoft, it's perfect. Marty, your profile is amazing. Go hire Marty. Seriously, he's amazing. This background, though, man, that's what gets me excited. Love that so much. Okay. I'm about to die. I can't do any more LinkedIn profiles. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to... What time is it? It's 9:15. My wife's going to kill me. I'm going to keep going. I appreciate you guys sticking with me, though. This is really cool. All right, I want to do one more, and then I have to go, guys. I have to go. I'm sorry. So here we go. Thank you, Chris, for the super chat. I want to take a look at your profile and destroy your profile right now. I'm tired, so I'm probably a little moody now. And I'm not going to hold back. If I see one more buzzword, I'm going to freak out. So let's do this. Let's do this. Chris Arkwright, CAPM, CIOS. Make sure my screen looks okay. Cool. Let me get this out of the way. Let's do this. Okay, so first of all, I like the background image. I like it. But you know what? It doesn't compete with Marty's. So you get points off just for not having Marty's background. I'm sorry. But this is nice. It's aesthetic. I like it. Now the profile photo, it's good, but I want to see more of that pretty face up close. That's what I want to see. Also, your beard needs to be a bit longer. Also, what is this background? What is this, like, what is that? Get that out of there. that's too distracting. I want to see, again, I want to see a plain background, or at least a background that's recessed far away from you and blurred out. It's distracting. It kind of blends in with your shirt a little bit. Now, I'm colorblind. I don't know if that's the same color shirt or not, but it seems like it blends in. That's one thing I would adjust. Otherwise, it is a professional photo. It does look good. You mean business. Get your arms crossed like you're about to kill somebody. You look good. Let's check out this headline. Information Technology VMO Support Analyst at Wabtec Corporation. That's good. I like that. He's from Erie, Pennsylvania. Okay, Erie. His name is good, too. Got his credentials right here. Perfect. So, Chris, I don't have much to say because your profile is solid. Oh, but then we get to the about. And let's tear it up. Experienced information technology professional with several blah, 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 blah. That's what I'm hearing right now. Blah, blah, blah. A demonstrated history of success. I'm being mean, I know. You told me to let loose, so I'm hungry too, so I'm just hungry. I'm passionate. Okay, you at least use the word passionate about technology and working with teams to solve complex. Okay, now we're getting more generic. Solving complex problems, blah, 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 blah. Currently pursuing CompTIA Security Plus. Okay, so this is good. Now again, what have I said this whole stream? You could have fixed it before I was done. I want to hear a story. I want to hear about your journey and how you got into IT and then where you want to be. That's what I want to see, Chris. No, it's a solid about me. It's a solid summary. It details what you're about. But again, we've seen a dozen of these already tonight. Same verbiage, same language. It's going to get lost in the weeds. And that's not what you want. That's not what you want when you're trying to get a job. But then hold up. I like this. Okay, his featured. Chris, I take everything I said back. He's got his certifications right here. Loving this. And got his CIO. Okay, that's what that is. That's the CompTIA little cert combo meal you got going on. Then you got your lab. I like that. Project manager. Okay, so he's using the feature. Oh, look at this. I like this. Chris, very cool. Very cool. You're using the featured tab like a boss. I'm going to accept your invite just for that. And look at that engagement. So he's engaging with people. He's encouraging people. Someone needs to hire. Okay, someone's got to hire Larry. Someone go hire Larry. Yeah, so he's doing some cool stuff. People, I want to hire people who are encouraging. If I see this, that's the thing. If I see you encouraging people on your LinkedIn, I know you're going to be able to come on my team and encourage your teammates. And that's what I want to see. Solid. All right. Information Technology VMO Support Analyst. Okay, so right off the bat, we got a big paragraph. I don't want to read a big paragraph. I don't want to see that. I want to see a bullet list because this is too hard to read. I'm already asleep, Chris. Just kidding. Let's see. Support, partner, participate, submit. No, see, I would remove that. We don't need to know that. Let's see. Drive competitiveness, drive service. Okay, manage. Okay, this is solid. I'll tell you this, Chris. It's solid. Nothing to complain about. It tells me what you do, but it doesn't stick out. I want to see actual things you do, not things. I don't want to see your job description. I want to see things you're doing and you've done. I want to see what you can do for me. That's the difference here. Golf pro shop attendant. That's fine. Data analyst. I would make sure. Okay, so yeah, dude, take that off. So it's cool that you're doing that, but take it off. This does not help you in any way with what you're wanting to be, unless this is what you want to do full time. I don't know, but take that off. That's distracting. It distracts me from getting to the next job here of data analyst at Modis. And yeah. And then your IT special. So yeah, that's a distraction. Remove that. Otherwise, oh no, we got more stuff here. Too much. Now this is good. Keep that here. Maybe remove some other thing. You got too much experience. Too much. All right, people are about to break into my office. I got to go soon. Got your education, Google IT Support Professional Certificate. That's good. I haven't heard too much about that, but seems good. Got your CompTIA stuff. Google IT Automation. My daughter's sticking her head out at me. Okay, cool. Volunteer experience. Awesome. This is good. This is good. I like it. Recommendations given and receiving. Given and receiving. Received and given. I'm dying, people. This is solid, though. It's really good. So, again, the only things I would change is get that photo a little better. Do what Marty did, because Marty's profile is amazing. Your featured is fire. Love the featured. And fix your experience up a bit. Oh, also the about me. Tell a story. Make me excited about hiring you. Make me excited about what you're excited about, because this does not tell me that. Otherwise, I'm just giving you a hard time, and it's actually a fantastic profile, Chris. Fantastic. All right, guys, that's all I got. If I miss your super chat, I will catch you in the next stream, or maybe throughout the week through Instagram or Twitter, because I'm fading. I've never streamed this long, and I'm really tired. You guys are amazing. Thanks for all that you've done to support me. You're awesome. If you want me to do more of this, let me know. Buy some Network Chuck coffee because it tastes delicious. I'm drinking it right now. And sign up for This Is IT if you haven't already seen that yet. It's how you can support me and David Bombal and others to support free content and just do all kinds of cool stuff. I'm done. I'm tired. And I'll catch you guys next time.